Put my peace of mind first. So I'm the type of person that pays attention to patterns very strongly. I pay attention to details that most people might not pay attention to. I feel like it could be a number of reasons. It could be like my astrology placements or some other stuff that I don't care to share right now, but I'm hyper aware of patterns. I pay attention, like I said, I pay attention to details that most people would probably not pay attention to. And when things change, I notice it. And a lot of the times, because I feel like maybe I'm the only one noticing things, that I don't say things at first because I feel like, okay, maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe it's just a me that sees this thing, right? And then, I try to like give grace. But then when I do notice things and I bring it up and I'm made to feel like, oh, it's just a you thing. This is not true. This is not what's going on. I'm made to feel like, okay, now you're either like trying to manipulate me or you're trying to make me feel like I'm crazy for speaking on certain things. And I feel like I seen it online. Matter of fact, I think I seen it was someone I follow who actually has a TikTok on here that said manipulation is disrespect. And it is. When you try to manipulate somebody, you're basically disrespecting them, and you basically don't care about them because at that point you're trying to mess with them mentally, and that's not cool. Like trying to mess with someone mentally because you don't want to be honest or you don't want to address some shit on your end is not cool. And I feel like when it gets to that point, you should just leave somebody alone instead of. I'm also the type of person that I act like I don't know shit a lot of the time too. Like I'm not gonna say like I'm smarter than everyone else. I'm always the smartest person in the room. Honestly, I try not to be the smartest person in the room because if I'm the smartest person in the room, I start to feel away. So I don't think I'm the smartest person or I'm smarter than everyone else, but I think people's ego and their arrogance make them feel so powerful that they tend to forget that other people exist around them. And just because you think you're smarter than everyone else in the room and you think you're getting away with something doesn't mean that you are. It just means the person may be non-confrontational for real, or maybe just don't feel like it's worth the hassle of confronting or being confrontational about it. But that doesn't mean that people not seeing what's going on. But I think that's where people's arrogance comes into play. Like, oh, I'm navigating this so well and I'm doing this so well that they just don't know no better. They don't know what's going on. I know what's going on, but they don't know what's going on. I just feel like you should never be that ego driven that you should think that don't know what's going on.